The bosses in Minecraft are, well, they're just too easy. So I have added new bosses with new challenges. Starting with some easier ones, but progressively getting harder and harder. Until I take on the hardest boss of them all, the sun. Can I survive 100 days in hardcore mode and defeat the hardest custom bosses? First, I need to get some decent loot, which means I'll punch a few trees. And it turns out I've spawned right by a village. Come on guys, move out of the way, there's only room for one of us. I can steal one of their beds, and also some of their emeralds. And if I had a pickaxe, I'd take the furnace, but I don't. Hope you like potatoes, guys, because we're going to be eating a few of them. Before I go any further, I might as well craft myself some tools. Grab this cobblestone, make a better pickaxe, and continue mining. There we go, things are looking a lot better. This village has served its purpose. Now to grab some food. Actually, I've just realised this village hasn't served its purpose. I want to take this furnace, and also the 2 blast furnaces. They're usually pretty annoying to craft. Normally there is a golem somewhere, but I can't find him. Let's make a smoker and get some food on the way, because I'm currently walking extremely slow. This looks like a perfect place for iron, and I was right. And I'll also grab the coal whilst I'm here. Then I can craft torches, and I'll actually be able to see where I'm going. And look at the sheer speed of these blast furnaces. Perfect for me to make a pickaxe. It has also gone dark, so I'm glad I've got this bed. Let's grab the rest of this iron, and a little more to go with it. Get more coal, and now I can continue exploring the world. In fact, if I grab some wood, I can make a boat and sail across the 7 seas. Got a ruined portal here, which is an interesting find. And decent stuff. More importantly, the gold block. Now, I believe my next move should be to summon a wandering traveller. At least I think that's what they're called. But before I do that, it might be wise to make full armour. Just in case anything goes wrong. And let's also sleep. So I could be wrong, but I think if I make a block of coal and place it down, and then mine gravel until I get flint, there we go. I can create a flint and steel. And I think if I light the top, here we go! He's come! Let's get rid of all this water. What a mess you've made. He's also dropped a couple of books. Let's see what they say. The Lonely Villager and The Search. I think they just give a bit of background information, but you, good sir... Oh, we've got trades. We can find the house. We need a compass. Very convenient. Because I stole from the village, I already have the emeralds. Let's go ahead and put you in a boat. You're not going anywhere. I'm going to make myself a bucket, grab some water, and go searching for redstone. We're at the perfect level for it. I might as well go like this, and then I can do dive mining. Here we go. Let's mine it up. And there's a little bit more here. I think this should be all the redstone I'm going to need for now. Now I've just got to crawl my way back and build my way out. Alright, good sir. I have no idea where this is going to lead. That's I don't know what a pergamine even is, but let's go ahead. Oh wait, we need to craft the compass. There we go. And you, good sir, have got what you need. So I will take that map. I was going to take this coal block. I'm not leaving that for you. And I'll see you some other time. I don't know what boss mob is going to be at the house. All I know is that it's a long way away and we're going to have to go northeast to get there. My plan is to head in this direction and just collect things on the way. Because I stand absolutely no chance against the bosses unless I get way better armor and items. I think portal travel is going to be the fastest way for me to get there. But I'm going to need much better items to do that, so I'm going to try and find a cave. Although having said that, the little dot has got a bit bigger, which means I'm starting to get closer. So I might as well just keep running. I get the feeling this structure is going to be over water, and we have now come to the ocean. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we're getting super close. A boss bar has shown up saying deserted. Is that what it is over there? I'm starting to think I shouldn't be here, but I'm going to quickly make a shield. Get my golden apple ready, and let's see what we have up ahead. Also, guys, before we get there, we're getting so close to 3 million subscribers, so please, could you subscribe? If you enjoy my videos, just do it. In the meantime, I've got to find out what's it. Well, what's down those stairs? I'm going to open this chest. Hey, good loot, I'll take that. And now very carefully, I'm going to go down here. What is this? What is that? Okay, I think it's something like an ex-villager that resides in the desert. The shield is taking the hits, but I just don't think I have the loot to do this. It has also gone dark. I'm going to remember where this is and come back when I've got diamond armor. We've also got a desert pyramid here. Let's just carefully drop in. Break this pressure plate, and we can grab an emerald and diamonds. I mean, normally they're for peasants, but right now we need them. And there's a third one here as well. And looting 3. Oh my goodness, that's so good. That right there would be a speedrunner's dream. Oh my goodness. Okay, the Kraken boss bar has just shown up. That looks like some giant sunken shipwreck. And oh my goodness, what's that? That is another thing that I am not ready for yet. I've discovered a cave. Probably my best chance of finding diamonds. This is so good. It goes all the way down to lava level. And it connects to a mine shaft. In a way, that's good news, but I've also got to be careful. Because the spiders are going to poison me. I'm going to have to play this extremely carefully. Let's try and mine away at that. There we go, perfect. And get rid of you. And then keep searching the land. This is what I was hoping for, a minecart chest. Oh my goodness, what a chest. Seriously, it does not get better than that. A notch apple and diamonds in one thing. I mean, that was like the one thing I was hoping to find. But seriously, they're so rare, but it's going to be so useful. Since some of these bosses are very powerful. This is handy. I've managed to find some lapis. Although sadly, it's only one piece. This cave has kind of come to an end, so I'm going to do a little bit of dive mining. To see if I can either find the diamonds or find a better cave. Found more redstone, if nothing else. And here we have another cave. It's actually a bit of an underwater one. And I'm near the Kraken, apparently. Okay, well, I don't think I want to be here then. I also don't want to drown, so I'm going to do this. Apparently, the Kraken Kraken is down to half health. Not really sure how, but it could be a good opportunity. I'm going to make a new diamond pickaxe and dig my way up. Now then, where is it? Is that it over there? Well, I do first see a shipwreck in this direction, so let's check it out. This looks like a great shipwreck. I think there's going to be loot here. Okay, more potatoes. Yep, brilliant. In here, we're going to have a treasure map. And here we have diamonds, iron, lots of good stuff. Before doing anything else, I'm going to follow the buried treasure map because it's very close. Right about here, to be exact. There we go. We've uncovered it and lots more good stuff. At this point, I must be as ready as I'll ever be. I'm going in. And there it is, the beast of the seven seas. Now that I've got here, I don't know how much damage it does. I don't know how best to attack it. And it doesn't look like it likes me. If I could find some string and make a bow, I feel like that is a better idea. It would just give me a good chance to assess the situation and not do anything stupid. And whilst I wait for darkness to fall, I'm going to place a chest here and just put a bit of the loot in because I'm really struggling for space. Found a creeper. Maybe there's a spider down here. There's some sort of spawner. Okay, I probably want to break this spawner. We've got another golden apple. We'll take the bread and the gunpowder. I think could be useful down the line. And more decent stuff. And decent stuff includes this iron. Iron which we definitely want to smelt. The darkness has come, let's find a spider. We've got one right here, and we got some string. And there's 2 more over here, which is... No, 3 more. That's all the string I'm going to need. I think I should sleep. Next, I'm going to go after chickens. And that way I can get feathers. I think after this one, we'll definitely have enough. I'll also grab more iron on my way past. Coal, and also flint. Now I'm going to craft more arrows, a bow, another shield. Then I shall take on the Kraken. I'm thinking getting the height is going to be the secret to this one. I don't like the way that's looking at me. If I just shoot... Oh, look at that. It's not doing a huge amount of damage, but it's doing enough. Times like this, I wish I had a power 5 bow. Now, unfortunately, I have used up all my arrows, and it still has some health. Currently traveling in search of chickens, but I have found some more obsidian. And here are all the chickens that I want. Found something else on my travels. It's some sort of random abandoned tent with a book, The Search. I think I've already had one of these books, and it don't really tell anything important. I'm more bothered about these chickens. I'm also going to take this opportunity to mine up some obsidian. Look at this, out of nowhere, a wandering trader has turned up of all places. Nothing really of use, though. I've got 14 obsidian and 13 feathers. I just need to get some flint, which can be found right here. And apparently we're in a thunderstorm. That's just great. I'm so close to defeating this guy. And there we go. Now then, what did he drop? Oh my goodness, what's this shield? Ancient Kraken teeth. Okay, this is, I guess, a pretty useful shield to have. Oh, so it increases your health. Look at my health at the bottom. It actually increases it, which is cool. But it also makes you run slower and deal less damage. It might be useful. We might use it sometime. Now I'm going to make a few doors and see if there's any good loot on this shipwreck. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, straight away, there's treasure. There is a lot of treasure. Every one of these chests is just full of loot. I've even found diamonds on board here. That Kraken really was guarding some good loot. I was really not expecting this much loot when I came down here. I haven't even got enough space for it all. And there's still loads more for me to collect. I think it's safe to say that that was 100% a worthwhile battle. I think with all this loot, I need to set up some sort of base. And I know just the place. I think being neighbours with this village is a good idea. And because I'm now pretty rich, I'm going to use iron blocks to build this house. And then this bit can be lapis. And the rest can be cobblestone because I'm only rich from the front of the house. I'm going to grab a load of sand, turn it into glass, and then I'll build my house out of it. And what on earth are you doing in my bed? This is not on. Get out of there. You as well. I tell you can't do anything without villagers getting in the way. I think they all just like my furnaces. Yeah, look at it all queuing up. I think I'm just going to stick to mining sand. Turns out this village has a blacksmith with a little bit more iron. Although I'm more bothered about finding something else. That something else was books, but there doesn't seem to be any here. Well, the walls of my house are now done. I'm also going to make some iron doors and 2 levers so I can stop those trespassers from coming into my house. And sometimes there's only one way to stop people like that, and that is to build a wall. And no, I'm not Donald Trump before you say anything like that. So this wall doesn't block me. I'm going to add some slabs like this and then also a couple right here so that I can just jump in and out, no problem. I want to gather a little bit more sand and place it around the outside of my house. I have to say, it gives me great satisfaction seeing all the villagers stuck outside. Now I'm going to make some stone bricks, then I'm going to mine out this floor and create a better one, which includes emerald blocks because, you know, I want to flex on these villagers. I think it's now time I steal one of their beds and go out in search of more diamonds. I have to say, this is a very good cave. Connects up to a spawner, so let's get rid of that. I'll take the bread in the bucket. The book isn't very good. I have found more redstone, quite a lot of redstone. I'm going to grab it all of it. And now we have a ravine. There's got to be something good down here. Just another mine shaft, apparently. Another mine shaft that has, well, bread and torches. This corridor of floating rails might be a little bit better. Depth Strider 3, that is better. That poor creeper. It's just falling to its death. You know what? I take pity on the creeper. I'm going to try and save its life. Although there's diamonds down there, and you know what? You're just going to have to go. It hurts me more than you, buddy, but I've got to get those diamonds. How many have we got so far? 4? Yeah, look at that. We're up to 13. Make that a 5th one. I can't wait to get netherite and leave the peasant diamond days behind. What have we got here? More gold. Good stuff. Could be wrong, but is this 2 mine shafts interlocking? Because normal mine shafts do not look like this. It's a very cool find if it is. Speaking of cool finds, I'm going to grab this lapis. And there's even more over here. Doesn't all that lava just look beautiful? A shame it's going to be ruined and turned into obsidian. Oh my goodness, we just found some diamonds right under where I landed as well. Another 3 for the collection. And even more right here, which gives me a grand total of 23. One more vein and I should be sorted. And there we go. The final diamonds that I need. A little trick here, by the way. If I go and place a block like this, I can swim inside and get free air. And since it only actually gave me 1 diamond, I'm going to keep looking. And that's paid off because we've found some more. And when I say some more, I mean 1 more. There we go. We found more. And this time, it's more than just 1. That has been a successful mining journey. I'm getting out of here with 31 diamonds. Home sweet home, let's go make some diamond armor. There we go. Let's also make ourselves some tools. And I think I'm all set for the next adventure. Although just before that, I'm going to make an anvil and then put looting 3 on my sword. Since I'm starting to run low on food and I'd like to solve that problem by very simply doing this. Next, I want to build a portal, as further progress is going to require me getting to the end, or at the very least finding the stronghold. Just before I go through, I'm going to try and see if I can find a little bit more food. Looks like chickens are the thing on the menu. That's good enough for me. Let's go through. As you can see, I've still got the Frostlands pack on because I quite like it, and I'm going to very carefully bridge across. Hopefully find a bastion or a fortress. I'm also going to go and get a new shield, and also some more blocks. Now I'm all set, let's get back to it. And it looks like we've found a fortress. And then I just walk straight into lava. Great idea, SB. And here we have the blaze. Thanks to my looting, this is going to be very fast. Now I've got 26. I think that's definitely going to be enough. Might as well try and find some good loot in the fortress now. Oh my goodness, 4 diamonds in 1 chest. That's pretty rare. I don't even need diamonds anymore, but I'll take them just in case. I'm pretty happy with what I've managed to find. My next stop is either a bastion or a warped forest. Is that another fortress? I tell you, when you don't want them, you can't stop finding them. And when you do want them, you can't find them. Good news, I've got a warped forest, which is going to make getting the ender pearls very easy. Already got 2. And now I have a grand total of 5. In fact, make that 6. 12, and finally 14. That's going to be enough. Time to head back home. Could be wrong, but I think right next to this fortress on my way back, we have actually come to a bastion. Oh no, this isn't a bastion. This is the home of a boss. I believe it's the gauntlet, and if I mine one of those blocks in the middle, it'll summon it, but I'm not ready for that. I've noted down the coordinates, so it'll be perfect when I'm ready for it. Look at that, I've made it to cold tourist destinations. It looks like this time we have actually found a bastion. I'll be back for that later. We're getting close to being home, and here we are. The next mission is to turn this into some blaze powder and use these eyes of ender to find the stronghold. It looks like it's in this direction. What I'm going to do is grab my diamonds, as well as all my lapis, and also my bow and some arrows. And then I'll be able to use the XP from the ender dragon to upgrade all my armor. I've more or less successfully tracked down the stronghold. Right around this lava lake, if my estimations are correct. If it's any of these chunks, it will go down there. Okay, it's this chunk. And the mission has been successful, and what a mess this is. Didn't think I'd have to build my own stairs when I got here. I also need an ender pearl at some point, which, you know, we got in the first chest, which is good. It's possible that I get an eye already in the portal. And the bookcase room is also very important. And look what's just been dropped here, a star. I think they can be useful. Useful in tracking down another boss. Tell you what else is useful, a sharpness 3 book. I've also remembered I didn't bring enough wood, so I'm going to be mining that too. That's all the bookcases I'm going to need. And I'm just going to grab a little bit of extra wood. Another chest, and another ender pearl, and some gold. Unfortunately, I don't really have the space for that gold. Sweeping edge 3 and power 4. Actually, that's very useful. I'm going to save that for my bow when I need it. Whoa, oh my goodness. Thank goodness for shields. And the mission to find the portal room has been successful. Let's load up the eyes of ender. And just before I go through, I have found this room, which importantly has paper, and also efficiency 4 and smite 4. At this point, I do not have enough space for everything, so I've got a plan. I'm going to put quite a few spare items into this ender chest. Sadly, when I break it, it'll just become obsidian, but that will then allow me to take more stuff. The final thing I want to do is hunt down more creepers, because they're going to be very useful for firework rockets. I've got 15 pieces, which I think should be enough for now. Let's head on through and see what happens. I have to say, it's quite nice to battle one of the familiar bosses. There goes another tower, and so does the final one. Now to get rid of this dragon. And whilst I'm waiting, I'm going to start placing bookcases. I've already managed to get myself a much better bow. Look at that, an efficiency 5 pickaxe. Alright, back to the more important things. And there we go, the dragon's defeated, another of the bosses down. And lots of lovely XP to collect. Messed about so long that I accidentally let all the XP despawn. Oh, well, I'm pretty happy with all the loot that I've got. Time to find the elytra. I'm also starting to get low on food, so I feel like chorus fruits might be the way. It's not ideal, but it'll do for now. What is that? That is not an end city. It's another boss, and this time, I think I've got the equipment to deal with it. The only other useful thing for this would be elytra, but I don't really have time to find those. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this boss is some sort of obsidian one, and to activate it, I need an eye of ender. Thankfully, I did keep the blaze powder, so we can make one. Let's put it in and see what happens. There we go, the Obsidialist. I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting destroyed by this boss. Hopefully a shield will be helpful. Turned on my particles and now I can see what it's doing. I couldn't see them showing these. Already my shield just broke. I just realised. And the amount of arrows, I don't know if I should just run away at this point. I'm just gonna go in with a sword. Oh my goodness, okay, I don't like the look of that. I was gonna say I'm gonna go in with a sword and see what happens, but it looks like It's pretty dangerous. But I can just keep getting little hits. It's kind of working out. We've already got it down quite a bit of health. Okay, I don't know what it's doing now. I think I have to mine these up. There we go. And that means mining all of them. 3 down, just 1 to go. There we go, got him. And I can go back to doing damage on it. There we go. I'm getting the hang of this guy. I'm just outplaying him. He's gone into that phase again. Let's try and take these out. I've just been knocked to half a heart, which is pretty worrying. Okay, I've just got to get out of there. I'm going to try and eat some chorus fruit. Managed to eat a bit. There we go. This is starting to get stressful. I'm on 2.5 hearts. This is going to be a pretty clutch situation. Come on, SP. Don't crumble now. And I think I've got it. And it has created a tower. Now let me eat this. It's not going to really help me regen, but I look forward to seeing what's at the top of the tower. Oh, there's loads of XP for a start. I did not expect that. It just came out of nowhere. And in here we have got an obsidian heart. I don't even know what that does. A lot of obsidian, a great pickaxe with mending on it. Pretty good shovel as well. And some prot 4 leggings, which I already have. But hey, mine are pretty much broken, so that's good. I'm going to carefully work my way down. Not doing anything crazy, apart from nearly drowning. That was a bit terrifying. I just want this chorus fruit so that I can regen. Well, it feels good to have my health above 2 hearts. Even with prot 4 armor, that was a much harder battle than I expected. And so now the search for an end city can continue. After much searching, I have found a tiny little end city. I've also found another of those Obsidialist things. I'm not going near there. One battle with that was definitely more than enough. It may be tiny, but I can get some shulker shells. Wasn't really sure what the best way to tackle this was, but it seems like floating up is my answer. In this chest, we've got a new helmet, which is good because my other one broke, and the pickaxe isn't worth taking. And in this one, we got quite a lot of gold. And if I want any chance of finding elytra, I'm going to have to keep searching. Another one spotted. Don't know why they're all so tiny. There's not even any loot at this one. Now, this one looks better. We begin with the usual float to the top, and we start grabbing some loot. Those do look like that. Well, they're pretty much the same, but these are in a lot better shape. That's a pretty good shovel. I can combine it with my other one because it's got mending. Next, I'm going to end a pearl over there, and I could float my way across, but I think it's just going to be safer to bridge. And these guys are going to send me across, and here is the good stuff. Lots of gold, lots of iron, some leggings with mending on there, going to be useful. And the most coveted thing, the elytra. And I usually forget this dragon head, but not today. He's coming home with me. And next I'm going to try and find an end gateway so I can head back. I've had no joy finding any, so I'm just going to fly back to spawn. Hold on, there's one there. Let's swoop into the gap and then grab the egg. Then do a little bit of anviling and through we go. Now, I don't have a bed, so yeah, it's probably taking me to spawn. But on the plus side, I can just fly back to my house. Here we are, home sweet home. That can go there, and that can go right there. Next, I need more wood. That's going to let me make bookcases and also lecterns. And I'm going to use this lectern to get mending. Although apparently it's too late in the day for them to be interested. So I'm going to quickly take the opportunity to get more food. Didn't take long at all, which is nice. So there's mending. I do need some emeralds though. And thankfully I've got lots of them. So I'm going to buy as many as I can. And then get to work with my anvil. Next I'm going to grab a little bit of gold. Make a helmet. And then I'm going to head to the bastion that I found earlier. Here it is. Pretty easy to find. I'm going to change this to be a bucket of lava. And carefully try and deal with these guys. And loot the chests at the same time. Look at that, loads of obsidian, good stuff. And more importantly, loads of arrows. Things are getting a little bit dicey, but I need to get rid of this spawner. And try and not die in the lava like that. Next, let's get rid of my enemies and start stealing the good loot. Although there's nothing there that's very interesting, so I'm going to grab all the gold. Now there are piglins everywhere, so I'm going to try and get out of it. Another chest over here. With a little bit more good stuff. And finally, I've made it out of there. Time to put my elytra on and head back home. Whilst I'm here, I'm going to mine up quartz so I can get XP that's going to mend my elytra. I've managed to fully mend my elytra, and I'm just doing the same to my chestplate. Combining my chestplate, we now have protection 4 on there. RIP to that anvil, by the way. But now I think I'm as ready as I'll ever be to take on the deserted boss. And I do have one trick up my sleeve. I'm going to use this special shield to be able to beat it, because equipping that will then give me a load more health. I can still maintain a decent speed with my elytra. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna place some blocks here as well. Okay, yes, they do block him. Then if I go like this... Wait, can I hit him with his own fireballs? Oh, maybe not. I'm not sure if working my way closer is actually going to be helpful. It does seem to do quite a bit of damage to my shield with this. Then I'm going to try and keep hitting it with my arrows. All I seem to be able to do is just hit its toes as I keep coming round. Whatever I'm doing, though, this is working slowly but surely. Oh, I've worked out the system. I'm peeking just enough to be able to hit him, but he can't see me. The only sad part about this is I'm nearly out of arrows. Yep, they're now all gone. It's time for plan B. Find a way to get more. I've managed to get 41. I'm thinking that should be enough. Let's get into perfect position and finish the job. And I believe this should be the final arrow. There we go. A little bit of XP, which is nice. Some sand and a sword. Now, what is this sword? Okay, sharpness X. That's pretty good. All in all, considering that wasn't the easiest of bosses. Well, it wasn't at first anyway. But yeah, considering that, the loot was pretty terrible. The next thing I'd like to do is make another anvil and repair my bow. And with these lecterns, I'm going to attempt to get Unbreaking 3. I've managed to get it, but it's going to cost 29 emeralds, which is a slight issue, because I only have 19. However, of course, me being me, I've always got a backup plan. What's the point of having an emerald block floor if you can't afford to buy anything? Looks like we're switching to gold, which I don't know if that's an upgrade or a downgrade. More importantly, we can put that on the elytra, and I'm going to put it on the bow as well because I think the bow is going to be super important. And now there's just one last thing I want to do. Mine up some gravel, and if you have Fortune 3, you get flint 100% of the time. Then create a fletching table and get a villager that's going to be a fletcher. And from that, I'm going to buy loads of arrows because I'm sick of running out. The other thing I'd like to do is test out this brand new sword on a golem and see just how effective it is. You know what my answer is? It's absolutely useless. It's definitely not the best loot that I've ever had in my life. But now I'd like to grab 9 pieces of coal, create a block, and then of course we're just going to light that block on fire once I track down my flint. There we go. We summon this fella. And he's going to offer me the same 2 trades again. Just seems to me that's all that he offers. So maybe I should get some emeralds for him. But no, I gave all the emeralds to you. That means it's time to get tree chopping. Oh my goodness, I come back and this guy's in my bed. That really is unacceptable. I know you're not working here. Looks like this guy's taking your job instead. Look, he's got the desert stuff underneath. Anyway, let's get back to trading. Sell you loads of sticks. And then buy one of these, which I don't really know what it does, but it does upgrade into the next one, which is the Iron Mines. Let's craft another compass and buy that map from him. According to the map, I need to head northwest. And now that I have elytra, travelling is much, much better. That does look like the place to me, although it's not the one marked on the map. Must be some sort of other boss. Here are the iron mines that I'm looking for with the iron slime. I'm going to equip my chest plate and see what we've got. The first thing I've noticed is that I've got a bit of minor fatigue. I don't know why, but I'm going to use water to get through the cobwebs. A little bit of extra loot, which is always nice. And what have we got here? Is this the iron slime? Now, I don't know how much damage. Oh my goodness, you resist my bow. And it just broke my shield like that. All these arrows are pretty useless now. There must be some other way to defeat it. What have we got in the chest? Just a golden apple. To do a little bit of research, apparently you can just make some pillars and then... Oh, okay, can break blocks. I need obsidian, I think, to do this, but and then you just have to keep hitting it with your pickaxe. I'm going to head back out, grab some obsidian, and defeat it like that. Although that does mean finding some lava, which might be a challenge. I've spotted some down there. Before too many mobs get around me, I'm going to go to sleep. Pour water on here and start mining. 20 should definitely be enough. Time for take 2 on the battle. I'm going to place obsidian down like this. And as you can see, swinging my sword does nothing, but if I keep hitting my pickaxe, you can see that the health does indeed keep going down. And I have to spam it very, very fast to keep it going. You can also break obsidian, which is a bit of a worry. And as soon as I stop hitting it, it instantly regains its health. Instead, I'm just going to place a few rows of blocks, and then put obsidian on top. And from here, I should be able to take it out. Okay, it's got a bit smaller. That's a good sign. Now I've just got to keep going. I'm guessing he's going to get a little bit smaller in a moment. Although having said that, if he's about to get smaller, then I'm going to have to be careful because he might be able to fit through the gap. Okay, I don't think that was fitting through the gap, was it? He just got all his health back. I'm going to have to come up with some plan because he does a lot of damage. Thankfully, I have a few more plans that I want to try, such as making some buckets, getting a load of milk, and using that to dig a tunnel underneath. Okay, well, that didn't work. I'm going to be really patient and do it manually. I can even use the dive mining strat to speed things up. Well, unfortunately, this plan hasn't really worked because he can't see me. Gonna make a run for it. I'm really running out of options, but I have one last plan. First, get a load more obsidian, then place it in kind of a shape like this. Gonna also break this block, and then I should be able to do it. Although this method isn't really working either because he just jumps away all the time. I'm gonna try one final thing. If this doesn't work, then I'm truly giving over. It starts by placing 4 obsidian like this. And I can't properly reach him, but that I kind of thought that might happen. So I'm going to mine away the block above my head, and then I'm going to place 2 trapdoors like this, and that's going to knock me downwards, just enough so that I can reach him and damage him. Any moment now he's going to go to the smaller size. There we go. And now he just takes damage like a normal slime. His shell has gone, and that means I can hit him with my axe, which is perfect. Defeated! You better give me some good loot. Iron, slime, and a pickaxe. Apparently gives me a bit more speed if nothing else, but that was an extremely difficult situation. And now I'm going to grab my stuff and fly back home. On my way back, I've just come across a giant ice tower. I wonder if that has any good loot in it. A notch apple. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, the answer would be yes, it does have good loot. I'm guessing you're supposed to defeat a boss before being able to get to stuff like that. But hey, I don't mind stealing it this way. There does seem to be all sorts of minions down there. I'm not going to bother. Instead, I'll enjoy the loot and keep flying home. And speaking of home, there it is up ahead. I'm going to give you another emerald, and this time you want to send me to the ship. Pretty sure that's just where you take out a kraken though, and I've already done that. And instead he's got the castle. I think the castle is what I flew past, but I think buying both the maps is a good idea so that we can go on a double adventure. As it happens, I've already been to the ship on this map, so I'm throwing that away. Instead, it's north to the castle that we go. And there it is, the castle. I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, they've got villager guards. I better suit up and then see what we're dealing with. I tell you what, this guy isn't so tough. I can just out PvP him. Although, to be honest, he has so much health. Like, I keep hitting him and he's not taking a lot of damage. There we go, defeated. Just want to grab a load of blocks, and those should be very useful for the battle. Now, they probably want me to go in the front door, but I'm going to be sneaky and go in like this. See a load of chests. I can only guess that that's going to be loot. My bow seems to one-hit these guys. There's one final guard over there. I think I can just go over now and hopefully... Okay, there's a lot of guards over there. Let's just steal their stuff. Oh, there's one behind me. See, you place a couple of blocks and they can't get through. Although, truth be told, the loot is it's not really the best. Now, I'm going to go upstairs. Okay, there seems to be a lot of guys. Is that the king? Okay, that guy looks pretty big. There's a lot of anvils here. Hey, I tell you what, this is free stuff. All right, fellas, do your worst. Oh my goodness, I let them all in. I've got to run now. I think my best bet is to try and maybe go upstairs and then, I don't know, go outside the tower. This is an enthralling battle and all, but it's gone dark. So if you don't mind, I'd like to get some sleep. Now then, how do I battle this foe? Can I just... Oh, I can shoot him with an arrow. Although he doesn't seem to be taking much damage from that. And now he's looking at me and all his guards are on me again. I don't like this. All of you guys, that's it. Just come up here and we'll send you all down into the water. Oh, I'm going in as well now. The only difference is that I can fly. Now then, let's see what we're dealing with up here, okay? He's a big fella. Doesn't seem to take much damage. He can move. Okay, that I do not like. This is such a strange battle. I think I'm going to try and make a shield and see what that does. So my shield will take his hits, but it is breaking, and he's kind of still able to get hits back. And if I hit him, like, I don't know why, but it just... Okay, it's done a bit of damage there. You know what? This could be a strategy. Wait, can he not hit me? He looks kind of angry, but this is working, guys. Well, it was working until he escaped. Okay, I've got to get out of here now. Otherwise, I will die. Okay, we just about made it. And he's just fully regened his health. And wait, where on earth has he gone? He just jumped in the sky. And he took half of his health. Oh my goodness, wait, this is an opportunity. I have no shield. Wait, let me just make a bunch of shields. So this is the plan. Every time a shield breaks, we've got another one. At the moment, he seems to kind of be slightly stuck, so I'm just going to keep hitting him while I can. I don't know how this is working, but I'm just going to take it. What the heck? His health just went all the way back to full. The king is now getting extremely weak. He is not attacking me, which I am completely okay with. Surely this is it. There we go. And we got him. I can get rid of all these crazy shields. Looks like part of his thing was to put cursor binding on some golden boots. Got to get rid of them somehow. Oh, and these are the boots I originally had. So yeah, I've got to break those to get rid of them. On another note, looting 5 on the hoe. That's going to be really useful. And can I steal these gold blocks? Yes, as a matter of fact, I can. On that note, I'll head back home. Now, in order to make my armor much better, I need to stop having diamond, leave the peasant days behind and get some ancient debris to upgrade it. But I feel like I'm going to need a lot of TNT to do that, so I'm going to make a creeper farm. There's a lot of items that I need for this farm, including quite a lot of blocks. And I'm also going to go in search of a forest because I need lots of slabs. And wooden slabs are going to be the easiest ones to make. And I think I've now got enough wood. I've got loads of my inventory, as you can see. I've got loads right there. If that's not enough, then I don't know what is. I'm going to need 5 dispensers, so I'm going out collecting string. And with that, I should definitely now have enough pieces. Time to get some sleep. Another thing I'll need is some magma. I've now got everything I need, but I'd also like to grab a bit of sugarcane and then turn it into paper so that I can make more firework rockets. Next, I want to build this farm over the ocean. Right about here looks like a good spot to start. And to make that start, I'm going to build a decent sized platform. Next, I'm going to build up a few blocks and build the floor. And this platform is now done. I've extended the walls to be 1 higher, and I'm also just adding these blocks in like so. And next, this is where the water comes in because we're going to place it on top of each of all these blocks. And that is every piece of water placed down. Next, I'm going to dig out all of this area and replace it with magma. I've got that slightly wrong. This magma should be 1 layer lower. Next, I'm breaking all of these blocks, which has made a bit of a mess, but once I start placing blocks like this, it'll all start flowing where it should do. There we go, it all takes me to the center now. And this is where my fence gates are now going to come in. I placed them kind of around like this, but they're all going to be opened. Under here, I'm going to build the minecart collection system. And this is where my chests are going to go, with hoppers going into them. Powered rail here, and a powered rail here, with normal rails all the way around. Let's add a couple of torches to power them. And I never knew this, but if I go and put down the thing, it doesn't move. But if I use a fishing rod, I think I have to stand kind of like that. Look at that, we can make it move. And now let's build the platforms where the creepers will spawn. So to do that, we're going to build up 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to build it out to make a bit of a platform. We're going to add a torch on top and then repeaters going all the way around just to make a nice little clock with redstone dust at each side and these repeaters on 4 ticks delay. The clock can be activated by doing something like that. And on top of here, we need a dispenser, and then we can begin building a platform at this height right here. And that is now this layer finished. So I need to place a block and then an observer and break that block. And then just build the same platform again again above, and then with another dispenser in the middle. Next, I'm just going to keep repeating this until we're really high up. I've built 6 layers, and now I'm just going to build a final roof. Now comes the part where I need loads of trapdoors. As well as that, I'm going to grab my glass and I'm going to put that all the way around this like so. And on the roof, I'm going to add all these trapdoors, but I have to leave a gap where the glass is so that the water can get through. And this now means that the only things that will be able to spawn under here are creepers and spiders. Now to repeat this on all of the layers. And that is every single one of the trapdoors down. And the final thing to be done is to build a giant slab roof. And that is every single slab down. There's just one thing left. And that is to fill these buckets with water and fill up each of these dispensers. It's actually going to be a massive challenge without blowing it up. I somehow got away with that. Although I'm now out of firework rockets. So I'm going to break this sugarcane, make more paper, make more rockets, and be smart about doing this last one and break the roof and put it in the dispenser that way. Let's put that right there. Put all these blocks around, patch up the slabs. I also want to quickly nip home to grab some torches that I'm going to place down here to stop any other mobs from spawning. I don't know what happened, but my minecart hopper has also disappeared. So I'll quickly craft another one, which is quite straightforward. And the machine is now fully working. Filling the chest up with gunpowder from the creepers and string from the spiders. Now I just need to build out a few blocks. And then go up about 124 blocks. Come along here to build a platform, which is where I shall AFK. Now let's break all of this. Look at all those mobs. Loads of spiders, loads of everything. It's brilliant. Although those blocks aren't meant to be there in the middle, I'm going to have to try and get rid of them. Chest plates going on. Let's let's hope that creeper doesn't come down here and blow me up. And we've just got one more to go. There we go. I should make the farm work much better. Already over a stack of gunpowder. And I want to use that to make some more firework rockets. And I'm going in search of more sugarcane. Look at this. There's absolutely loads along this river. Just from exploring the area, I got over a stack. And whilst I'm AFKing for gunpowder, I can be growing sugarcane over here. And this should be enough. I don't know if mobs can spawn where sugarcane are, so I just added torches in case. And now I'm going to spend time AFK up here and see just how much gunpowder I get. A few days have passed. Let's see how much we've got. First of all, we can see there's a bit of a build-up of mobs. But more importantly, how much has been collected. Okay, look at that. A full double chest. I'm going to put all of this gunpowder into this shulker box and also turn all of this string into wool since I can use it for beds. And my inventory is completely full, but before I go, I also want to make myself some firework rockets. This sugarcane has been growing nicely. I already harvested it once, which is why I've got loads of sugarcane. I haven't really got the space to carry anymore. Let's turn all this into paper. I can live in the ender chest, and I'm just going to get everything else a bit more organized. Now all that's more organized, I'm going to grab a load of sand. And very conveniently, I'm in a desert. Now that my inventory is successfully filled up, I'm going to start crafting the TNT. And this is all the TNT that I have. Pretty certain that should be enough for me to get all the ancient debris I need. So let's start searching. We're on level 12. I'm going to dig a really long tunnel. And my first piece of ancient debris has been found. Probably a good time to start adding the TNT. Turns out I actually missed a piece of ancient debris while I was tunneling as well. I've still got a lot of TNT left, but let's just light this and see what happens. I'll tell you what happens. We begin to find lots of ancient debris. There's some more over here. I'm starting to find quite a lot now. There's at least one up here. And if I can remove all of this lava, there's another one down here. We got 7 from that, which was okay, but we need to use way more TNT. We need a longer tunnel, but I also need to repair my pickaxe. My pickaxe is nearly broken, so I'm going to use this to also find me quartz. Here goes take 2. Here's the quartz that I wanted, and there's the ancient debris. Another 3 right here, which means we're up to 15 with more ahead. Once again, I've reached the edge of the tunnel, but this time my pickaxe has more health, so I'm going to keep mining. Just while doing a bit more tunneling, I've found some ancient debris, 2 pieces. Next, I'll place down the last of this TNT and see what we find. Plenty more pieces, it would seem. I got a grand total of 26 pieces. 2 more and I could get an ingot though, so I'm going to search for some on my way back. Hopefully I find one that I missed before. Or I find some through strip mining. Like that. Now I just need one extra... Okay, well, I don't need one extra piece. I've got all the ones I want. It would be nice to get another 4 and then all my tools can be netherite. But if that doesn't happen, then I'm happy with what I've got. Okay, I've just found more. You know what? This is... I suddenly got very lucky. I was struggling a bit, but now I'm actually finding quite a bit. Although my pickaxe is pretty much broken now, so I guess the fun's over. Well, it's temporarily over anyway. With enough XP, I can be back on track. Look at that, we are back on track. I'm going to go for a change of tack to find these last 2. First, I'm going to set off this all smelting, grab my gold helmet, and then go in search of a bastion. And here we have one coming into view. Fortunately, nothing particularly good in the first one, except for this shovel, which is useful. And in this one, again, nothing super useful. Tell you what will be useful, though, a bucket of lava. Don't ask what just happened there, I did something stupid. Now back to useful things. Let's try and loot these chests very carefully and deal with the piglin brutes. We also got pig stem. That's That's the greatest treasure of all. This book's also going to be useful, and more obsidian. And a few extra arrows. Finally, I got a silk touch pickaxe. I have to say, my ancient debris theory isn't really working out. Not a single one in the entire bastion. There's nothing really left here for me, so I'm going to find another bastion. And I'd also like to grab some extra food on the way. Bastion number 2. Looks like it's another stables. And still no sign of anything good, and we've got this guy on me. I'm starting to think that just mining for the ancient debris would have been faster. There we go, we finally found some. This is the last chance. Okay, well, hey, some food is actually quite useful. And I also missed a chest up here, which had nothing in it. And so the search continues. Here's something you don't see every day. A fortress right by a bastion. Oh, and that's because it's not a bastion. That is the gauntlet, and you know what, we're not ready for that just yet. We're getting very close, but still not quite ready. This to me looks more like a bastion. For the third time, it's a stable. Only this time the loot looks more promising. I only got a split second to look at that because of the piglin brute. But if I come around here... Okay, I've just got to think fast. We'll just get rid of the torches. On second thoughts, I can craft these iron blocks into ingots, and then the torches can come back. Right, I think we head home. Although not before stealing a few more things. Got more gold, more food. I think I've got all of them. Now to grab the ones on this side. Now I've got everything I want. Time to get out of here. On my way back, I've come across another one. Gonna quickly see what loot they've got and grab the gold blocks. I'm not really going to mess about here because I don't really need anything. And here we are, home sweet home. Now I can smelt this extra piece of ancient debris. Let's grab it all out of these furnaces. Create the ingots. Craft a smithing table. And upgrade all of my gear. Fortunately, I have no helmet at the moment, so I'm going to have to find some diamonds. Which means we're going mining. One of these caves should be good. It was good. It looks like it's taken me all the way down to diamond level. Now I've just got to start searching. And the search has been successful. And with this pickaxe, we will get loads of diamonds. Okay, don't burn. 5 more. That's just enough to make a helmet. Time to find my way out of here. The next thing I should do is get some more food. And the other thing I want to do is head to the end, but I can't for the life of me remember where the stronghold is. I seem to remember it being somewhere. Yeah, look at this. I've been here before. And this looks to be the place that I dug down. The next question is, where is that portal room? Thankfully, my memory is jogged for that, so I've remembered where it was. Now that I'm here, I want to gather up a load of endermen so I can use them for XP. Quite a lot here, so let's take them out. I don't know why there are diamond boots just lying on the ground. Are they mine from another time? Or they're my old ones, which I have basically the equivalent of. If I just fly like this, I can actually force all the endermen to spawn together. Then I create version 2 of the farm. It took a while, but I finally got to 30 levels. Now to make a helmet and upgrade it. Just realised I left the table at home, so I'm just going to bring all the bookcases home with me. So we'll set it up right here. If this is just unbreaking through it, you know what? I'll take Aqua Affinity. Let's upgrade this helmet, cover myself in debris, and then find a villager that's going to give me prop 4. Something tells me that that villager is going to be you. I was wrong. It's not. It's actually going to be this guy that was miles away. And I just hit him. Okay, well, you know what? I don't want it to be you, no? Let's make it this random guy over here before he learns that all the other villagers don't like me. Protection 3 for 43 emeralds. That's pretty expensive. But I've also realised I don't have any emeralds at all. So I should probably work on getting a load of those before anything else. And thankfully, I've already got lots of logs to trade. It's this Fletcher's lucky day. And if I get this guy out of bed and give these emeralds to him, I can then give him a load of gold. To top it all off, I'm going to sleep in his bed. Now I have loads of emeralds. Let's get back to getting protection 4. In fact, I'm going to grindstone this because I have more levels now. And prop 4 is waiting for me. Kind of sucks that it's only prop 4. But you know what, I can't bother complaining. Let's also anvil this on, buy some mending, and also add that to the helmet. And finally, I'm going to try and get Unbreaking 3 from this guy. It'll be useful for my helmet and also my elytra. But a change of heart, and I'm going to take Fire Aspect, since that'll be perfect on my sword. I could be wrong, but I think I can just summon more villagers with coal. I just need to be out of render distance of this fella, which isn't that hard if your render distance is only 2. Now that I'm here, let's dig a little hole, light this on fire, and there you go, it worked perfectly. You probably thought you were here to give me a map or something like that, but no, you're here to give me my books. I've got Unbreaking 2, and you know what? That's good enough for me. Only thing I need now is a load more emeralds. And then we shall be ready to battle the gauntlet. Let's buy 2 more. We just need 4 more emeralds. Okay. I've made another anvil, although I just realised I have 6 right there. Let's put these together, and I'm going to put some on my helmet. Thought it was also getting it for my elytra, but apparently I already have it on them. Okay, what have I done? Don't tell me you were already selling Unbreaking. Oh, already been there, done that long ago. Yeah, that was a waste of time. Not to worry, I'd just like to grab some extra food, and then we can begin the gauntlet. More gunpowder would also be helpful so I can make some more rockets. Now I go in search of food. Randomly found a ruined portal over here with, you know what, nothing good. The only good thing I see is the pigs. Now this one's got a baby, so we leave them in peace. I really don't want to have to adopt an orphan child. The food is looking pretty good. Let's go and fight that hand. I don't know what else I could bring. I'm just going to go ahead and do my best. Here it is. Let's glide on down, put on my chest plate, and brace myself for a battle. I've mined that. There it is, the hand. I don't really know what to expect. I know it looks pretty creepy. The arrows don't work. Do I have to hit it in its eye? Okay, that's what I do. I think I made him mad, to be honest, guys. I'm just going to keep going. Oh my goodness, he's a fist. Thankfully, I have the best armor, but this is going to take all my skill. Okay, I think I have to get him to try and open up maybe like that, and then... Oh my goodness. There we go. That's how we do it. We got a good hit again. Okay, I just pearled by mistake. That was not intentional. Thankfully, he doesn't do too much damage, and this first bit is not... Oh, look at that. Double hit. Okay, a laser now? What? That's it. Open up. Come on. Oh, he flew away. I am so what on earth? Oh, I need to get away from that. Can I do this? Come on. Yes. Go on, I dare you. Open up. Is he vulnerable when shooting the laser? He is. I can kind of do something like this then and do some more hits. That's it. Open up, I dare you. That's it. Oh my goodness, what's he doing now? Okay, he's brought fire into the mix. There we go, still getting hits. I'm thinking it's time I pop one of these bad boys. That's it. Now you don't stand a chance. Go on, shoot me with your laser. See if I care. I've just got the most powerful thing ever, and you do not stand a chance against me, SB737. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, I don't like the look of that. There's eyes everywhere. Okay, I'm now blinded. Yeah, maybe he does stand a chance. Can't see a thing. Oh, not anymore, though. Okay, we've got another one. Let's try and... Okay, more fire coming in. Where is he at? I've got fire resistance, so it doesn't matter too much. Come on, open up. Okay, how did you block that? Looks like blindness is coming back. I think I hit him, though. Oh, man, the laser. Okay, I'm eating the other one. You know what? Let's just go for it. There we go, another hit. Come on, another hit. He's so weak now. Yes, we got him. And look at that. If I wanted ancient debris... just have to take out this guy. Without a doubt, that was the best bot yet. We got the blazing eye. Lots of XP as well. A little bit of extra ancient debris. Oh, there's loads of it, actually. I think this might be the final piece, but that truly was amazing. I guess it's time for bigger and better things. But not before I get myself the best item in the game. Yes, that's right. The netherite hoe. Now, let's see what you've got for me. I would like to know what the next thing is. The lab. I need one more emerald. You, sir. Here's some sticks. I know how much you love them. And that gives me enough to go to the lab. Also, don't know what I'm going to do with this hoe now. I'm going to leave it behind. To get there, we're going to have to travel a long way southeast. Right now, I'm on the map, although there's not actually anything marked on here, which means I'm actually going to have to use my brain to find this one. Something that I was kind of afraid of. The crawler. Okay, the boss bar is shown, which means we must be close. It's dark, it's raining. If you guys have ever heard of pathetic fallacy, then you know that's not a good sign. I can only assume that this right here is the secret lab. Breaking in probably isn't a good idea, but... Okay, there's actually a guy here. What have you been doing to this poor what on earth? Hey, what's going on? This guy obviously doesn't want me snooping around. Another one of these things? Oh my goodness, what is that? I don't want to hurt these guys, but they're causing me trouble. Oh my goodness, there's loads of scientists. What are they doing? That's it, hit yourselves, you stupid idiots. This is why I brought so many arrows. I've had just about enough of this, right? We're going in my way. My way apparently isn't a very good way. Now, what on earth are we dealing with here? I feel bad because they're part wolf, but seriously, these guys will hurt me. I don't want to hurt all these scientists, so we're just going to block them in if we can. What on earth is going on over there? Honestly, the longer time goes on, the stranger this gets. What are they doing? They've got bedrock? This is so strange. What on earth? I don't get why there's a portal here either. Portal leads nowhere interesting. Although it took me up here. Oh my goodness. What just happened? Still okay, that's the main thing. I mean, what have they created down here? The crawler, it's so strange. What is in these dispensers? Oh my goodness, it's just full of loot. It's not half bad if you ask me. But to be honest, I came here for a different reason. Not to sleep, but to defeat the crawler in this place. This way you guys sleep. Oh my goodness, you're still here? How long is this going to take? What have you got? Oh my goodness, more good stuff. Is this the research area? Yeah, here's some research. But you know what? I should probably get out of it. Okay, I think that's the last of them. No, there was one guy left. Now then. What can I do against this guy? Okay, there's quite a lot of glass. What do my arrows do? My arrows do hit it. Oh my goodness. It is breaking blocks over there. It's going to break out if I'm not careful. Done a bit of research and apparently all the redstone blocks are what is giving him the power. So if I break these, broken all the ones I can see, what does this book do? I've got no idea what it's saying. I'm just going to leave it on here. Found a couple of blocks that I missed. I don't know if the redstone blocks above the lamps count though, because that's going to take me forever. Well, arrows aren't doing any damage still, so I'm going to try this. All of these outer redstone blocks have now been broken. This light is coming from sea lantern, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, things are a lot darker, but there's still all of those ones. And of course, to get there, I've got to mine through obsidian. This is where things start to get risky. I am in the main place breaking all this. Don't know much about this guy, but I think if I don't get too close, he won't hurt me. This guy's, he's pretty friendly, you know. You don't hurt him, and don't look at me like that. But yeah, he doesn't seem to be bothered by me. Okay, I guess I got too close to him that time. He's not quite as friendly as I thought he was. Or maybe he doesn't want me touching this last redstone. There we go. That's all of them gone, and I don't know if anything's changed. I'll just carefully try doing some damage and see what happens. Okay, that wasn't good. I think my best bet is to come round here and see what I can do from this angle. Apparently, I missed a redstone block. Okay, that could be important. Now, it does seem to be taking damage a lot better, but it's still healing up instantly. I'm guessing I'm too far away. Anytime I do any damage to it, as you can see, it instantly heals it back. There must be another redstone block that I'm missing. I really have no idea how to defeat this guy. It must be broken or something like that. I mean, I'm hitting it with a power 5 bow, and it's just instantly regenning. I also went into creative world and summoned the boss there, and even when I could guarantee there were no redstone blocks in the area, it was doing the same thing. I don't get that one. Although I did come away with all of this loot, so I think I'm the real winner here. Let's try giving this guy more emeralds and see if he's got a better boss. Wait, apparently that's the final boss. But don't worry, I haven't got just one mod installed, so if you've got no bosses for me, I'll find more. But if I want to make further progress, I feel like a totem is going to be a good idea. Just need to track down a pillager outpost. It's also thunderstorming right now, which means I can sleep in this tent. I feel like whenever I see one of these, I just have to go in, because you never know what you're going to find. Although most of the time it's rubbish. But this one was not so rubbish. Oh my goodness, okay, I did not expect that one to happen. I was planning on saying, but this one is also rubbish, but yeah. I was thwarted because we found one of those. That certainly puts me in a good position. Now we just need the outpost. And the outpost I have found. It's amazing how quickly you can explore the area when you have Elytra. I think I spotted a captain. Yeah, I did indeed. Now we can start a raid. Although I'd like to quickly visit this place just to see what we can find. This one was actually pretty rubbish, but I can no longer complain about anything. Before I begin, I'm going to quickly put a load of loot into here because I just have so much to look at those redstone blocks. I don't need those. And because I have a bow, this raid is going to be a lot easier. Although it's kind of slow and boring as well, so I'm just going in. Might be a good idea to put my chest plate on as well. Wave number 2 down very easily. Wave number 3 has Ravagers, which is where the bow comes in. That's another wave down. And I've still got plenty of villagers left. Might as well take these guys from distance. Although they're coming close now, so a change of tactics, I think. I'm also pleased to say I now have my first totem. I'm feeling so relaxed, I'm going to go to sleep. For some reason, these guys seem to be going for the squid. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I need to get rid of these vexes, though. And I believe that this is now the final wave. You know what? Things are getting a little hairy. I'm just going to pull out the golden apple. And then we're going to go in and get serious. You know what? Things are getting serious again. Let's, you know what? Let's just let everything happen. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You know, I got more totems where that came from. Okay, I don't know how many of my villagers are left, but I need to get in here quick. Supposed to be an iron golem around here, but I don't see him helping. And I think... Okay, hold on, there's one left. I am now victorious. That's it, guys. Light your fireworks. Celebrate. We've done it. I didn't do it to help you. I did it to help myself. I just wanted these totems. But now I can head home victorious. Things are looking pretty good, guys. But you see, we are going to need the best stuff because next... we're going to be battling the sun. Yes, we are going to summon the sun boss. And when I dare to do that, I'm going to have to be so well prepared. One thing I'm going to need to do first is max out my armor. And to do that, I'm going to need more XP and not walk into lava as well. Finally, I've made it to 30 levels. From that, I can get Aqua Affinity, add it to my helmet. Next, I'd like to get some feather falling. The only problem is I've completely run out of coal, so I'm going to have to go mining for it. Then I can fly straight out, dig a bit of a hole, and once again, summon the villager. And I'm going to keep doing this until I get feather falling. Took a long time, but finally, I have got feather falling 4. Let's buy that. I'm also going to release you. You don't have to live down there forever. And the final book I'm going to need is Respiration 3, which shouldn't take me too long to get. This time it didn't take quite so long. You two can be released, villager. And now I'll head back to my house and add these to the armor. There we go. I'm not going to add thorns because I don't want my armor to break when I'm battling the sun, since I am probably going to be taking a lot of damage. The only other thing I'm definitely going to need is quite a bit of fire resistance. Since the sun is so hot, you will burn if you get too close. I'm going to fly around and get the items that I need. Magma cream is going to be useful to start off with. Also an extra blaze rod. And finally, I'll grab some of this. Anything good at this room portal? You know what? I'll take that. And now I can get to work. I believe I've got everything that I need. I'll get some sleep, grab 6 iron blocks that I'm going to need, and then I can summon the sun. In order to do this, I'm going to have to take off my armor so that I only have 3 armor points. I'm also going to have to light myself on fire at some point, so we're going to go like that. Have 6 blocks of iron in my main hand. And I also need to get myself down to 3 hearts. Got myself down to 3.5 hearts with lava. There we go, 3 hearts. I think everything's correct. I've got 3 armor bars. I'm going to have my totem ready once I do this, so set myself on fire. Okay, there's the sun. I'm inside the sun. We're going to use the totem. There we go. That's now going to give me a bit of fire resistance. Got my armor on. Regen my health. Going to drink this fire resistance. And it seems that the sun is currently taking damage. I can hit it by doing something like that. But where is the fun in that? No, I'm going to go in with the flying method. We can do something like this and hit it as we fly underneath. I think the lava is actually giving it damage. The sun takes damage from lava. That does not make much sense. The place that you can hit the sun is actually at the bottom. So right there. There we go. I can also get my bow and arrow and shoot down there. Whoever designed this mod did not really test it when they made it so it could be hurt by lava, did they? Hang on a minute, the sun went to half health and it stopped taking damage. It seems to have now become immune to all fire damage. Okay, well this means this is where I've got to step in. Okay. Oh, look at this. I can do damage. I am inside it. I've got to be careful. I'm probably going to use a totem here. Yep, that's okay. Let's just hit a golden apple. Let's get another totem. That's my last one. I'm going to have to be very careful now. In fact, I'm going to put my chest plate on. Oh, please don't use that last totem. Come on, that's it. Another golden apple. I'm swimming down. I'm in a bit of a sticky situation here. I'm just going to try and fly away. There we go. I've used another totem up. I think that's my last one gone. That's all because I couldn't get to fire resistance because These stupid guys are chasing me. I've got enough on my plate. I'm battling the sun without you getting in the way. Let's drink this. Okay, throw that in. Now we've got to be careful. We've got no totems left. There's lava everywhere, and the sun has a lot of health left. And I think in order to damage it, I'm going to have to try and get below it. Yeah, and then hit it like that. Perfect. Even with a power 5 bow, this is going to take quite a lot of time and a lot of care. It is moving away from me, but this is a perfect opportunity to get more arrows on it. Problem is that when you're far away, it's so hard to damage it. Seems that the more damage the sun takes, the faster its attacks are. If I get too close, it does more damage as well, so I've got to try and do it from a distance. I've got a pretty good angle. This sun is just destroying absolutely everything. It's getting extremely weak, but it's also moving really, really fast, and it's hard to keep up. It's doing more and more damage all the time. I'm going to go in with my sword. Okay, this is a little bit risky. Let's just get out of there now. Have a quick golden apple. There we go, we're okay. I think that does confirm that the bow is the best way to go. Still managing to get hits. This is such a challenge. I am so close to running out of food. Yeah, this is not a good situation. At this point, it's either me or the sun. There's no in between. But I'm getting it so weak. It's destroying everything so fast. That is my last steak. I think I have some pork. I've got 8 pork. Whoa, I've got an in... Whoa, I didn't know I had a notch apple left. This can only end one way, ladies and gentlemen. Let's eat that. And let's go for it. Come on. Let's do this final damage. That's it. You think you can defeat me? Come on. I'm going to get weak here. I'm in a really dangerous place, but I've just got to do this damage as quickly as I can. This is kind of tricky, but I'm going to try and fly beneath it and shoot it with arrows. I think that's the only way I can do this now. It is getting so weak. It can't have much left in it, but also I don't have much left in me either. I've had my last pork chop. The sun could not be any weaker, but I'm struggling to keep up with it. I'm going to eat anything I can find, and I'm just going to go for it. Come on. Just got to land those arrow shots. It's got to be so weak now. I only have 3.5 hearts. It's now or never. Hey, we did it! We did it! What a great long-range shot to finish the job. I feel like any potential loot that I got from that will have probably dropped into the lava and burned. Well, that doesn't matter because I can say that I defeated the sun. I mean, look at the destruction that it created. It just completely destroyed the area. That was without a doubt the hardest battle of them all, especially as it got stronger towards the end. And now Piglin's going to be the thing that defeats me after all that. No, not really. You're stopping there. I have to say, having that spare notch apple really came in clutch at the end. I can douse myself in water, and I need to get some food. This pig right here will do fine. And this one as well. It's weird now that I walk into the desert and just see random villagers. But as the sun sets on this world, that, ladies and gentlemen, was 100 days. But there are custom bosses.